Let's take it across to Kunal Bothra. He's been making some very interesting observations on the market staying volatile and what the individual sectors on the RSI are indicating. Kunal, take it away. What is it that you've noted down this morning?
Absolutely, Aisha, and given the kind of last 2 months reaction in terms of not just the index Nifty, but in terms of a lot of components of index and a lot of individual sectors as well. It's an interesting behavior which which you can probably spot if you try and look at the RSI. RSI is generally we indicate that it's a very strong and a very key momentum indicator in a bull trend for any asset class, whether it's a stock, whether it's an index, or any asset class as such. The RSI tends to behave in a manner of 40 to 80 levels, where 40 acts as a support on daily or on intraday basis, as well as 80 acts as a resistance. Now, if you look at the 4 more important grids where we try and place stocks or indices. First grid is where you look at the asset class as strong. The other is whether the trend is strong. The other is consolidation, and there are 2 types of consolidation which you look at. One is a strong consolidation where the RSI sort of cools off, but the price remains its trajectory. The other is a weaker consolidation where the RSI cools off, the price also corrects significantly, and the fourth and the most important one is the weaker sector or weaker trend. Now, if I try and look at it in terms of individual sectors and we try and break it up as to what are the key sectors which are lining up into these particular segments. So this is the month of June, July and August. Now, RSI at the end of June for energy sector, which includes your OMCs, Reliance, etc., was 39. The RSI jumped to 70. Now, when the RSI from 39 moved on to 70, the price appreciation for the sector was almost 11%. So the entire month of July, the energy sector appreciated by 11%. Now, when the RSI cooled off, this is what I'm talking of in the month of August, when the RSI cooled off as compared to the rest of the markets, the price did not correct over here. Similar is the case with metal stocks or metal sector. I think from 56 RSI, the RSI jumped to 68. Now, in that rise of RSI, the price appreciated by 9%. And when the RSI cooled off in the month of August so far, the price actually appreciated further, another 2%. Now, this is what we call this. These are 2 prime examples of where the sector trend is extremely positive. So, the reason why I'm trying to indicate a lot of these sectors is that when you're trying to orient yourself in terms of trading positions or in terms of individual sectors, you have to understand that the larger trend for many of these sectors, where are the larger trends placed? Energy, metals, as I said, they are the 2 stronger ones which are showing some good strength and resilience even at current levels. If you look at the next set of sectors, consolidation, as I said earlier, that consolidations are of 2 types. One is a strong consolidation. Financial services, bank nifty and private banks, these are the 3 key sectors which are still showing strong consolidation, where the RSI has moved, the RSI is retraced at the end. So from 48, the RSI moved on to 86, and then the RSI has come back to 48. But the price has not retraced completely. So ideally, you could have seen a retracement of almost 7 to 8% or 6 to 8%. That would have indicated that that's a sector which is weak in terms of trend. Bank Nifty, very similar example. The RSI is retraced, but the price has not done it. The price has retraced only 50% of its entire rise in the month of June. Similar is the case with private sector banks as well. It's not seen a major retracement. Now, if you go on to it, in the other slides, there is a weak consolidation where you have sectors like infra, the much talked about IT sector, as well as consumption. I think all of these 3 sectors where the RSI has retraced completely, the price has also done it almost similarly. And the last and the most important one is the weaker sector, the stocks which are inherently weak in terms of chart trends. You look at auto sector, pharma, as well as PSU banks. Now, when the RSI is retraced, the price has in fact gone much more negative. So any rise which you had seen, that has been negated, and the sectors have gone down further beyond that. So the whole idea of this RSI exercise is that traders should try and orient themselves into understanding that these are weaker sectors and these are stronger sectors, to try and take trading positions accordingly.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow, and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/etnow.